look at that.
Yeah, little 3D jaunt for a split second. Now we're done.
We're in a strange, cold world, and there's ghost buddies behind us. Is that the parents?
Those two...
No, they're not friendly.
No, those two are the parents, but these other ones that are coming from the corners...
they're not friendly.
They are not, and if they touch you, you die.
Mm.
So you have to move very quickly in the land of the dead.
Okay.
Because the ghosts will, drag you down with them.
Right. So we have to bring these people back into the realm of...
Yes, we have to bring them. We have to bring them back from the dead
to win our maiden's heart.
So, well, no, she's not still. She doesn't really know we're here. She just know. Well, I mean, she saw a ring and a love note, but that's it. But anyway, finding her dead parents is the first official figuring out of the fact that the Vizier did kill them. All your crazy stalker love boy fantasies probably are true.
Yeah.
And so Princess Casima's strangely Islamic-looking parents, very Middle Eastern-y look to those people, don't you think? Or at least the woman. Casima too. She had the long dark black hair.
Well, with a name like Casima.
That's true. It's weirdly. I guess, I don't know. It's a very racially open island, I suppose. The land of the Green Isles, because the dad looks white, the mom looks Indian, Casima looks like a mix. We've got the black Jamaican guy at the pawn shop.
We discussed that. He's not Jamaican. He's just poorly acted.
I don't know what he is. And then we
had that conversation. I do remember that.
And we've got Jalo. We've got Jalo. Yeah, the first episode was good. Go back and listen to that one, and then skip right ahead to this one.
We had the Temple of Doom of episodes. You just skip it. Go straight to the Last Crusade.
Every time someone brings
and
that up,
we even made Last Crusade jokes in this one. It's perfect.
I like the fact that Temple of Doom was darker. I do.
Well, yeah.
I didn't like Short Round, and I hated the woman. I don't even remember her name.
She's bad.
She was terrible. I hated her. And it's not because the woman they had in 3 was fucking fantastic. I thought she was the best. The Nazi girl?
Oh,
that was flirting with both her and the dad. Or him and the dad. That was awesome. I loved her. But...
yeah, she was good. Because she was just as obsessed as everybody else.
Yeah. Alright, so here's a small little side quest while we're in the Land of the Dead. There's really no reason for us to get this side quest.
Okay.
But there's a woman... and she's dead, and her husband's not dead, or her son's not dead, or something like that. And she gives you a handkerchief, and you have to give it to the kid's ghost, and it's just, it's just extra bullshit. It's just like, oh, hey, let's fill this scene with another thing real fast.
Let's just be nice.
Me or the game?
No, the game's telling you to just be nice.
Oh. The game's telling you better haul ass, otherwise that pirate's gonna eat you.
Go into that weird, skull rock.
That skull rock doesn't look familiar to you? Fuck, I'm out of saves!
Oh.
Shit, I've got to start replacing them. You only had finite saves back in old Sierra games.
Replace with 2.
Look where we are!
Hey!
We've been here before.
Hey, do they remember us?
No, they've never seen us before in this universe.
Sure they have. How else do we learn from our mistakes if not coming back from the dead?
Well.
Oh, so now we have to get a death ticket.
Haha. You think it's that smart? You think it's that smart? Fuck that. Dance party. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
I'm going to turn the sound up just so we can really enjoy this.
I've got to hear it.
Okay. This is the first of 2 times that I will be turning the sound up in order to enjoy.
And then to dance. 8-bit music is really good. Yeah.
And this goes on for so long. This is just like, what is happening? It's like, you've been playing the game up to this point, and now we're all gonna stop giving a shit. It's like the smoke break for the video game.
Well, the guy with the keys, he was holding out. You had to keep it going and get him moving.
They don't even care
the
anymore.
Skeletons in the background, they're easy.
You're right. You are right. The whole point of this, I'll turn this back down now. The whole point of this scene, this contrived bullshit, is so that key will fly off the ring. But look at that. We've got the whole conga line and everything.
It's great. It's my favorite part already. I love it.
Yeah, I told you stuff was gonna keep happening in this one.
They don't seem any friendlier.
Yeah, so they all danced and then immediately went right back to work.
They have such emotionless faces.
None of the faces have emotion.
Oh.
They're static pixel images.
See, that was another one of
I
those.
give the ticket to the guy. He's gonna let us go through.
Where'd you get the ticket from?
I don't recall. Now, if you'll look at this right here, here's another bullshit. Because there's the soldier laying down on the ground in the corner, and he just kind of looks like a normal dude. But he has an inventory item on him that you need to get out of the Land of the Dead. If you don't have it, you can't get out.
Okay.
But it's very hard to... Like, if you don't know to examine him, the right part of him, you'll just miss it. But that's not why this part's bullshit. See, like, you click him, and he just gives this whole thing, and it's just like, okay, well, nice fluff text. And then you click off the screen, and you don't look at it again. But that's not true. You gotta click his hand. But also, you see that walkway in the left-hand side there.
I do see that.
That's
walkway.
another one of those, you gotta click exactly in the walkway, because if you click off of it, you'll fall off and die.
Oh.
Yes. I don't even think I showed it, because it's such bullshit.
Did we just skip right past it?
We're just... Well, we don't skip past it, we just don't die, because I'm not shit at this game.
Oh.
He said, full of himselfedly.
Modest. It's the best policy. Modesty.
But you can see my very careful button clicks.
And saving now.
And yeah, repetitive saving just in case.
And keeping the same title.
Yeah, because it still sucks. Nothing's changed about the title.
Oh, we made it through.
Now, if you'll remember in the maze, we grabbed 2 coins off of a man's skull.
Okay.
And
I remember that, sure.
I'll take your word for it. If we hadn't have
no,
done...
I'm in it now.
If we hadn't have taken those 2 coins, we would have been stuck here. We would have been eternally stuck in the Land of the Dead, not being able to leave, not being able to move forward in Purgatory. Also, this is the only part of the game where you can get River Styx Ooze. If you forget to get River Styx Ooze before you give those coins to the ferryman, you can never come back, you can never beat the game from this point.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 of those in one room right here.
Okay.
So you get the Styx Ooze and you take your coins, you give them to the ferryman. Let's go to hell.
Let's go to hell. This is... Now that we have a full inventory and we can actually think about what we have to use, it's more interesting than having to go this island, that island, this island, that island.
I've always felt that way too. I always think that it's better to give the player a bunch of options and then let them figure it out, as opposed to kind of peter out one and then this and one and then this and allow like backtracking and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I think I probably again, not to just keep talking about the air. Shit, hit the microphone. Not to keep talking about the Eris expeditions, but
let's talk about it.
But that's what I wanted to do in that, was that I would kind of bombard you with an entire inventory's worth of items, and then you would have to figure out from those items what to use in the right situations. But they would come at you in such a way, hopefully, to where it wouldn't just be, oh, I tried this with this, or I tried this with this. Damn. Did you hear that, listeners? A giant bolt of lightning just struck outside.
You think that got picked up
I wonder.
on the audio? That'd be
You
that'd be
know,
fun.
I woke up this morning. I went outside to smoke a cigarette, and I was walking the dog around the side of the house. A tree limb fell and broke part of my fence on the other side of the house back there.
Oh, that's not good.
Night before last, yeah. Well, I mean, the fence is still fine. It's still up, but it bent. You know, the thicker bar that runs along the top of the wire fence. It bent that into a big V shape, and I had to break 3 of the limbs off of the branch before the branch was light enough for me to pick up and move off of the fence.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was a big. It was like a third of the tree that fell.
We've had above average rainfall.
Yeah, it's been real
thus
stormy
far this year.
It's been real stormy here in southern Georgia. Oh yeah. All right. So looking back at the screen here for a minute, this fucking door. Of course, we can't get through everything without having one of these puzzle doors. So he's gonna give us a riddle.
Yes.
And you got to figure out what the answer is. It's a dumb, stupid riddle that's just pulled from Greek mythology, just like everything else in the past, hour, minus all the Beauty and the Beast stuff.
My third.
Mitchell, you tell me if you can figure this out. First is foremost legally, second circles outwardly, third leads all in victory, fourth twice ends a nominee, whole is this gate's only key. You tell me what the answer is. Can you solve this puzzle? Cue Jeopardy music.
It's love.
Well, you didn't figure that out at all. You just saw me do it. And we'll never know.
I knew it the whole time.
I will never know if that's true, except for me, because I know it's not, because I can see your face, and I think you're confused. It's the letters.
Yeah.
My first is foremost and legal. Legally. It's an L.
Right.
Circles outwardly. O.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I knew.
I'm sure you did. I believe you. I'm not just saying that so we can move on from it. You guys can't see my face right now, but it's smiley. All right, so this is the next bit. I said before, if you hadn't picked up that gauntlet,
the Demon King.
all right. So you can't just talk to the Lord of the Dead to tell him that you're here to take this woman and man back. You can't just do that.
We have to kill him.
No.
Oh.
You have to challenge him. And how do you challenge somebody, Mitchell?
By slapping him in the face with an iron gauntlet.
That's really close. You throw the gauntlet to the ground.
Oh.
And it's the same sort of thing.
Iron gauntlet. Bam.
He throws down the gauntlet and challenges
He throws down the gauntlet.
It's just ridiculous. It's the text version of although I feel like now that I'm saying it, I think Assassin's Creed 3 did it better. But remember when Connor takes the hatchet and embeds it into the post of the house?
He does do that.
And he says, this is my people's symbol for war. That's that version.
He's got a hatchet in the post.
Yeah. Wasn't that like a phrase?
Was it?
I think so.
Okay. I believe you.
I don't remember what it was. Anyway.
Well, I'm glad that we said it then.
Oh, Christ.
Oh.
Alright, so telling King Azrael, or whatever the fuck his name is, that we want these 2 people.
We do want them.
For what?
For our pleasure.
No, those are our girlfriend's parents. We don't want them for pleasure.
She's not our girlfriend.
Oh, she's definitely our girlfriend.
We don't even know her.
I'm pretty sure she's our girlfriend.
She's gonna be, whether she likes it or not. Because now we got leverage. We got her parents.
If you want these two back from the dead, you will marry me. You who I haven't spoken to since the last game.
Right.
And who's married. We're getting married. Anyway, so Anyway, let's stop dicking around. This is the puzzle. We have to make Death cry.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
He thinks that everything's terrible. He's seen everything horrible in the world. And yet, he's never cried. So you have to make him cry.
Alright.
How would you do that?
What do we have in our inventory?
We have some hair that was in that strand that Casima gave us, the ribbon.
Okay.
We have a lady knife. We have who are these backup people? Who is the peanut gallery that's saying this crap?
That's the parents, right?
Death's guards? No, the parents aren't here.
Make him look at himself?
Yeah. We show him himself.
Oh.
Which I think is actually a little bit of a clever puzzle.
Well, you didn't give me that option.
Well, I wasn't getting there yet. I was trying to meander slowly to it because I didn't know how long it was going to be until we got there. But yeah.
I'm so ugly!
He is. He's a very angry and sad little man dressed in chains.
Crown time.
Oh, he's wearing the crown again. He kind of looks like a Hellraiser. Like he belongs in a Clive Barker movie or something. It's weird that he has body parts for an arm and a chest and a head, but his knees look like they're made out of skeleton parts.
It doesn't really seem like he belongs in this game.
Yeah, I don't know. He does kind of maybe a Final Fantasy villain. Like he would just show up like that, you know, floating in his chair, and like electricity would shoot from his eyes, and you had to blast the chain around his neck or something like that. And the mirror cracks,
and he's crying.
And Death sheds a single gray tear. Why gray? We probably got paid by the word, that's why. So, we did it. We made him cry. Now he'll grant all our wishes and we can go back. We did it. We survived death.
Alright.
Yay!
Hooray!
So, it's been some time. What have you been up to, Mitchell? Let's talk about something else.
Pick
up some more steam.
I've done nothing.
Nothing?
I've worked and been watching a lot of HBO. Paid for my HBO.
You said
that's fun.
You paid for your HBO. You said y'all been real slow lately?
Yes, yeah, at work.
How is that? Have you been like trying to find things to do at work to keep yourself busy? Has it been to that extent yet?
Not really. I mean, still, our slow is still enough to keep us occupied.
It's not slow like it was when we were working together 10 years ago.
No.
Slow when you could just, go to McDonald's and get food for everybody and...
Oh, those were the days.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna go sit down at this table and eat lunch for an hour.
Yeah. Alright, let me check out all these Red Book magazines.
All the Red Books and Atlanta magazines. And...
Oh, those are terrible. Atlanta magazine?
Yeah.
Jeez, I wonder if they still make
that's
those.
what we had out there.
Oh, here's our horsey ride back with her parents. So you might think that her parents would be like, shit, we've got to go rescue our daughter.
Yeah.
You'd think that, right? No.
No.
No. They're gonna go and fuck off and hang out with their friends for a bit and probably tell them a whole bunch of cool stories about hanging out in hell.
That makes sense, yeah.
But, what have you been watching on HBO then?
Well, I watched the obvious. I watched some of the Game of Thrones. I watched Jason Bourne last night.
How was that?
It was
obvious.
Really good.
I don't watch Game of Thrones.
Everybody watches Game of Thrones.
I don't watch Game of Thrones, but you know what? They used to say everybody watches Walking Dead, and now nobody I know watches Walking Dead,
I don't
and
watch
I still
Walking
do.
Dead.
You used to watch Walking Dead,
Well, I'm just waiting on
you
episodes.
bastards switched to Game of Thrones, and I'm just like, hey, what about these zombies? We've been watching this kid since he didn't have no hair. Now he's got all this hair. We've got to find out what happens. Carl. That's who I'm talking about. One-eyed Coral.
Has
One-eyed
the hair now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just waiting on the new episodes to come to Netflix, man, because I don't have cable, you know?
What, of Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Are you caught up otherwise?
Yeah, I'm up to the old Popeye.
What? Popeye?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Glenn's eye hanging all over the place.
Oh, Glenn's Eye. That's not caught up. That's like last year.
Yeah, that's where I am.
Have they still not put last seasons up on Netflix yet?
Right.
Really?
Really.
Wow. That's surprising. Because the new season's supposed to start in like a month.
Well, then we'll get it soon.
Yeah, probably. They'll probably put it up right before it comes out to get everybody psyched again.
Yep. That's when I'll watch them.
Oh, that's what you did with Better Call Saul too, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm waiting on season 3 to.
Oh, season 3 of Better Call Saul was so good. I loved it.
Season 2 was good.
He said a year in the past.
Actually, I just saw that.
So
for the first time.
is Game of Thrones good? Like, I mean, not like is it still continuously good being in whatever season it's in? Because I know it's been out for a really long time now. Like it's 7 or so, right? Seasons.
There was an episode tonight that obviously I won't see until tomorrow. We just bought a lamp.
Oh, finally!
Last week's episode was pretty crazy, but it was The Hobbit.
Like the Tolkien Hobbit.
Yeah, like dragon attacks and big spear guns to kill the dragon.
Well, that's
straight out of the
that was
Hobbit.
gonna happen eventually, no matter what, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they've been hyping dragons on
Yeah,
that
they
show
have been.
for as far as I've heard people talking about it. It's always either dragons, winter coming, or rape. And
All of that, yes.
that's all I hear about when it comes to Game of Thrones. And at least Walking Dead is trying something new. It's about to celebrate 100 episodes, and 6 or 7 episodes ago, we had a damn zombie with like molten iron and spikes on his head.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, it was weird.
How does that happen?
There's these.
How does a zombie naturally get spikes?
It doesn't naturally. No, they did this on purpose. There were these trash people that lived in a garbage dump that made like a battle arena that Rick had to fight in for them to like help them out when they were on their fight with the saviors.
Oh.
And they were like, you have to defeat this zombie with, they put him in a pit and threw a bunch of zombies in him, and then this one was like the boss. It was just a little video game.
Boss zombie?
Yeah, he was a boss zombie with iron over him. And then at the same time,
what are we doing?
Over here on the game?
Yes.
Can we talk? Okay. But hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Zombie.
Okay.
Boss zombie.
Boss zombie. And at the same time, Eugene is now with the Saviors, and
he's still alive.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I know. I like Eugene. But he's telling the Saviors because he because he's just like for himself, that type of thing. He doesn't give a shit.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he likes Rosa and he likes the girls, but he's always been like he's gonna lie to protect himself. That's who he is. That was how he was introduced, was a liar trying to pretend that he was a scientist.
Right.
But anyway,
fire with fire.
Yeah. Respect your hair game. But he's done that same thing and bullshitted his way to being one of Negan's like top people. And
really?
And so he's in control of all the science and defenses for the Saviors, and so he's got a whole bunch of zombies lined up on the fences with melted iron poured on top of them, so it both makes the fences stronger and makes the zombies invulnerable to having their head smashed. It's fucking nuts.
That is such contrast from the last thing I saw Eugene doing.
You remember when we were all hanging out on a farm, wondering who was fucking Lori this week? What are we doing? We're making a magic door. That's what we're doing. That was our last magic spell, and now we have a door that we can go through and get into the castle. Oh, Jesus, I haven't even... I don't know what I was talking about there.
Getting hitched and
She don't know. Yeah. Oh, I remember now because me and Casima's parents were totally talking about how when this was all over, I was gonna be their new son-in-law.
Ah, yes.
And Casima, again, no knowledge of any of this. Not that she's already being forced into a marriage she didn't want.
But she wants this one.
Well, you know,
We
we
assume
assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a creep, Alexander. You're a dirty little creep.
He opens the door and slips inside.
We're getting fairly close to the end game
Ooh,
now.
Now there's another ghost.
Oh, this is the one that we need to give the handkerchief for.
Ah. Is that the son?
I think it's weird that they would because this is there's no puzzle to this. It's very straightforward. You meet the woman, she says, "My son's a ghost. He needs this." Then later on, you meet the son. He's a ghost. You give him this. Like that's not a. You're supposed to introduce the locked door before you introduce the key. That way, when you find the key, you can say, "Oh, I found this. Now I can go give it to this person," and it's a thing. You know, this isn't progression. This isn't the player learning something. This is just like mechanical. Press this, do this.
But this
move
is all
forward. Yeah. I mean, I didn't have to walk into this room.
It doesn't accomplish anything for you.
No. There is a point score.
Ah.
This gives me points. I guess
So-
maybe
so-
I should have
so-
brought that up earlier.
So I guess they just figure that, it doesn't matter, so they don't have to, run you around your asshole to get to it.
Well, yeah, but still, why put it in at all? I guess is my
yeah.
point.
For the point score.
I see what you did there. That was clever. Do you see what you did there?
What did I do?
I said, "What's the point?" And then you said, "For the point score."
Oh. Yes, I did that intentionally.
Anyway, this is the point where I thought I knew what I was doing, and I stopped using the walkthrough for a minute.
I remember this.
Yeah, I know exactly how to play this game. Fuck, another dungeon. Hold on. Let me try this again. Yep. Fucking smart-ass game, I swear to God.
It's just beating you over the head.
Look at that. That's an amazing amount of fluff text for opening a door. Alexander decides to find out what's on the other side of this
Or
door.
just your friend.
Yeah, here's Jalo. We made it into the castle.
I can't believe you made it here.
Terrifying. Don't. Shit.
What? Me or the guy on
I keep
screen?
knocking the microphone. Both. Your impression of him and his face.
Mm.
But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna give him the genie's lamp, and when the vizier isn't looking, he's gonna switch out the fake lamp that we have for the real genie's lamp.
Okay, here's a question.
Okay. Shoot.
We got the blue lamp from the lamp guy.
Right. That's our fake lamp.
Yes, the fake lamp. Under the context that we were gonna swap out the lamps.
No, we got we just felt like we wanted a lamp. But we didn't know that this was going to be our plan.
Yeah, but my question is, how did we know what the actual genie lamp looked like to get the blue lamp to
we
swap
saw
it?
in the cutscene.
We saw it as the player.
Right. Oh, no. Are you saying how does Alexander know?
Exactly.
Like as a character?
Yes.
No, he doesn't. This is a lucky guess.
Okay.
He's a real lucky guy. He was just like, that blue lamp speaks to me.
I like that one.
I like the cut of its glass.
Crown.
Oh, I am wearing the... I'm glad you're keeping up with that.
I've been slacking along a lot, but I'm trying.
Well, you don't have to tell us. But shush. I'm gonna get a drum kit installed in here so I can do that bit better.
What was that for?
For the massive burn I laid on you just now? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, so we've got... Yeah, he's saying here, I have an idea that I could get the lamp, but then they would know the difference. And then we'll say, oh, well, hey, we've got this thing. But you couldn't just say that, though. Like, the magic door, as you saw, closed after we entered the castle.
It sure did.
And if we go out through the front door dressed as Alexander, guards. And we don't have our slave girl clothes anymore. The guard dogs, you mean?
Guard dogs, yes.
Yeah.
That
it's
is
not
where-
a pun
that-
if you say it the wrong way around.
That is where we are.
Yeah, we're in that castle. You said how many more places could there be? There's that big castle in the very
There is
first
that big
area.
castle, yeah. So this is the final area.
See? How did you guess? Hand wave, hand wave. Don't worry about it, player. Keep on moving.
Interesting.
But yeah, so he's gonna swap.
So I was right to question that, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, I
smart.
don't know if you were right. Maybe you should have just like sat back and let it flowed.
I should have let it flowed.
That's not grammatically correct.
No, it wasn't.
I don't care. Buy my book, Rehab Patient Parking Only. It's on Amazon
Another
for
plug.
like $90 for some reason.
Yeah, what
I don't
is
know
that?
why.
It's ridiculous.
It's also on Amazon for the normal book price of like $14. You know how much a book costs. But if you want to pay it from some weird Russian retailer and
It's a good
buy
read for $14.
and buy it for $120, be my guest. I won't see any of that money, but someone will. And knowing that I made someone across the world a lot of money really helps me feel better sleeping at night on my bed without a bed frame. Honesty plugs for books. Anyway, so he's gonna go move the genie lamp, and we're gonna do something else.
Oh, yeah. We're going to sneak into the shower room. Because we're a creep.
Oh, I think we're gonna shake hands with this statue.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
Oh yeah, the little boy ghost does tell us a hint about
does
the
he?
secret passageway,
So then it is important.
but you don't have to. You can still do this without talking to the little boy ghost. Like,
You just have to go interact with the dude's arm.
yeah, I mean, at some point of randomly clicking around everything, you will probably click on the statue's arm.
Ooh, there's a glory hole.
Well, you'll be surprised as to what happens in a minute then.
What is that?
Those are the guard dogs.
Oh, yeah, the guard dogs.
That's, Saladin, our friend. Remember the border collie who was really loyal, but he wasn't our actual friend because his boss was the vizier?
Right.
But he's still a nice guy.
I remember the Lassie dog.
These are pretty good dogs, I would say. I think they've, I don't know what I'm talking about.
So the princess is here, locked up.
Yes, she's here in this castle.
Ah.
We are within, like, grasping distance.
For some reason, I thought she was locked up elsewhere.
You thought she was, like, in a tower that you'd have to climb or go through some sort of wasteland to reach, or
Yeah,
maybe
that makes
fight
sense,
a
right?
dragon.
No, not that, she's just in her bedroom with a locked door.
Well, you're watching Game of Thrones. You tell me where princesses hang out. That's what we were talking about. Shit, you were watching on HBO.
Yeah.
What did you get into when I interrupted you with gameplay? You were saying you said
last
Game of
night I
Thrones.
watched the Jason Bourne.
The Jason Bourne. Which Jason Bourne?
The new one.
There's a new one?
It's just called Jason Bourne.
Okay, I don't think I've seen that then. I've seen the Bourne, all the three.
Yeah.
I saw the three. The Bourne blanks.
And then there's a fourth one that sucks.
Okay. What's it called? Is it another Bourne blank?
It's Legacy.
Legacy. I have not seen that.
That one's got Jeremy Renner in it.
That's the guy that plays Hawkeye?
Yes.
Okay. I remember people's names.
And he's he's a Jason Bourne-esque character from the program, but not Jason Bourne.
Okay.
And he's got his own little story, and it's
So
okay.
it has nothing. Is Matt Damon in the movie at all?
No.
Then what's the point?
Capitalize on the name, man.
Is the story good enough to compensate for that?
And Bourne Legacy?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So it's not worth watching at all.
No, not really.
Okay.
It-
Oh, wait. let's time out because we heard the faint sound of a woman crying nearby.
Ooh.
And if there's a crying woman,
We need a bird.
obviously it's the one we're looking for.
I should hope.
Oh god, what did I say?
Give her a tissue.
Well, that's less offensive than I could have been. This game's trying to be more offensive than me. Shit.
The crying sounds. Ooh,
Oh
it's
shit.
Cosima!
Oh shit, son. Oh shit, and look at that sprite. That looks nothing like her. Look at what we've seen of her so far. Who is that brown-haired lady? I'm very excited, as
It
you
is
can tell.
I, here behind this wall.
How suave that sounds. Fuck you, game. I'm really excited about this. Cosima, your hair's brown. It was black every time I saw it. It's black again. What did you do?
Oh. I made a door.
Okay, so here's, here is the justification. Here's the meeting and the resolution. Yes, they knew each other. Everything that Alexander believed was true. Congratulations. But you got real lucky, Alexander. You got real fucking lucky. And it's still kind of creepy. But it helps that Cosima's nearly as creepy in love with him as he is with
now
her.
she's wearing the crown.
Well, yeah, that's the beauty of it.
It's the crown switching back and forth. I can give you the crown.
Look at her mouth. Look at her giant fucking mouth.
Her gaping maw.
And Alexander's got it too, but it feels like it's 2 pixels smaller than when hers opens and does the talking animation. Like, his is still like, it's the nutcracker just up and down,
Right.
everything else stays still. But look at that. That is fucking terrifying. It's like Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight.
That's a weird comparison.
Look at that. It is a widespread, what's his name? Gene Simmons trying to eat a microphone. Gasp. Steven Tyler
Doing Steven Tyler stuff.
measuring his lip circumference.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
We have been doing this a long time.
Let's get classy.
And sober.
Mitchell's sober.
Yes.
I'm not. That's the dichotomy. Maybe this is the new game. And the next time Mitchell will be drunk and I won't be. Okay, so here's the thing. Oh no, this is fun. This is a good bit. I think this might be the new thing now. So if you don't give her your knife, your lady dagger, you can slip it through that crack. It might not be very apparent that you can do that. And if you don't, you'll die later on.
Okay.
But you have to do it now. That's one of the things. So through the little crack, I have to really quickly give her the lady knife.
What else are we gonna give her?
I'll try to give her lots of other stuff to make her feel better, but it won't let me, and it's kind of disappointing.
Okay.
Because I really wanted to, I gave her the knife, and now she's protected, but I wanted to give her something to make her feel good,
Your heart.
Yeah. Oh shit! Run, Heath Ledger!
Make that pencil disappear.
Ugh. That was a dark scene. That is
It's
a
a dark movie. It's
Yeah,
a dark night.
But think about that dude died. Like that dude straight up died. A pencil went through his brain.
Yeah.
Like just to prove a point right there. Not even like a bullet point. Like an actual pencil point.
I think the acid went in his eyeball.
Oh, it was the eraser. That's right.
Yeah.
Because he stabbed it into the
Yeah.
table.
Yeah. How
It's
else
even
is-
worse. I guess it's equally as bad at that point. It might be better if it was sharp on the end, just so it would go in cleaner.
Well,
How would you rather be stabbed in the head? By a knife or
Quickly.
by a blunt object?
as long as it's quickly.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Oh, and now we're gonna see the evil plan. He's talking to his he's got some sort of boss named Shadrach, which may have been mentioned in the other games. And he's saying that his evil plans are coming to fruition. Soon he'll be king, and he can get rid of Cosima and then run the Isles as he sees fit.
Do you think he killed that rhinoceros?
Oh, on the wall? Absolutely. And you know what? I bet he didn't use any of it. I bet he just, just let it rot.
Yeah.
Buzzards would come, and he would run out there and shoo him off. And he'd say, no, no, no. It has to happen naturally.
None of this animal goes to waste.
No, all of it goes to waste. That's the point.
Yes.
Every single bit of it goes to waste.
Is that not what I said?
No. You said the opposite.
Okay. He is just kind of peeping on everybody.
Yeah, well, this is the justification. This is you stalking to realize that you were right all along. Again, good morals to teach the youth for today. Lots of black cloaks. And so that's your hint that you're in his bedroom, because he was the guy that was or you're in the genie's bedroom. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Because the genie was wearing black cloaks.
Ah. That blackguard.
That was a expletive that was said earlier, I think, that we talked over.
Okay.
But anyway, so Jason Bourne.
Jason Bourne.
The actual Jason Bourne.
The actual Jason Bourne. Matt Damon.
Just called Jason Bourne.
Just called Jason Bourne.
How was it?
It's good.
Yeah?
It was,
What was it?
It was better than it needed to be.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it call... was it called Jason Bourne because it took place after the movies, or during the time that he was working for the people before his memory got erased?
After.
It's after.
It's after.
So, now, does this take in any plot from the Legacy movie that you said wasn't worth watching?
No.
Okay.
No, the Legacy movie is its own separate story. This is, the fourth installment.
Okay, so this is just like ignoring that, pretending it never happened.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, the program still existed, and it may have alluded to some of that, like, in Namesake or something like that. Like, Treadstone's still a thing, and now there's a new program called Iron Hand.
Jerk off game. I can read it without taking it. Whatever. You know what I want to do. Keep going.
Tommy Lee Jones is in it. He's great.
Tommy Lee Jones is still in movies?
Yeah, he's great.
Man, I miss him.
It's all about surveillance, actually.
The last thing I remember Tommy Lee Jones in was No Country for Old Men. You see that?
Yeah, I saw it once.
I like that movie. On retrospect. Did not like it when I saw it.
Yeah.
Did not like it when I rewatched it. I only like it when I think about it critically.
Okay.
I don't like it when I watch it.
Okay.
Do you get that feeling from that movie?
From No Country?
Yeah.
I saw it once, and it was okay.
It ends with Tommy Lee Jones talking about a dream. And dreams are not interesting to anybody
Except the dreamer.
except the person that's having them. And I bring that up because I had a very terrible dream last night.
Well, this is interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
No, please continue.
Well, no, I did. I had a really fucked up dream, and it bothered me all day. All day today. And it's weird because for me, I don't dream very often.
I don't either.
Like hardly at all, I would say. And they say everybody dreams a lot, but that you don't remember that. But I really think that I just don't dream that much. And maybe it's true, maybe I do dream every night and I just don't remember it, but it doesn't feel like I do.
Right.
So when I do dream, it's always very vivid, and it's always very hard for me to determine when I wake up, like, if it actually happened and I was remembering it, or if it was a dream, because my dreams,
those are always weird.
I don't have, like, fantastical dreams. I don't have stuff that wouldn't happen in real life, It's just normal, but different.
You get that panic dream that you're late for work, and then it's Sunday or some day that it's your day off.
I dreamed that I accidentally rolled over my dog's tail and cut it off.
Oh.
Scully, I accidentally rolled over her tail with this computer chair that I'm sitting in, and it cut it off. And I could, like, I still vividly remember holding, like, the tail in my hands and, like, how it felt and, like, looking at her and, like, feeling the nub on her and, like, thinking, like, I've got to get her to a doctor, I've got to figure out what to do, knowing that it can't be reattached, like, and I woke up in, like, a panic.
Yeah.
And you know, she's right there because they all, you know, they all sleep with me, but, like, but it was just so, it blew my mind that when I woke up that wasn't real, because it was so real and it was so vivid, and I still, like, even though it didn't happen really, I still feel like I have the repercussions from that traumatic experience, because I still, like, I remember finding it, or I remember doing it, and I remember picking it up, and I remember, like, consoling her, and I remember all of it still. And I always remember, like, all my... I hate it. I hate dreaming. It's the worst. I don't know what the point of this is, except that I had to get it out.
Well, it didn't happen.
Because I hadn't... Yeah, it didn't. And that's good. But I've been thinking about it all day.
I haven't had one of those in a long time.
It was rough. What was the last bad dream that you had?
I've since forgotten. You know, the last thing that I can remember was, like I said, you know, you wake up in a panic thinking that you're late for work and it's your day off. That's no fun to talk about. Like Dustin Hoffman before me. Are we gonna do sweet jumps?
I don't remember what that joke's in reference to.
Oh wait, that's not Dustin Hoffman. That's Matt Hoffman.
Jesus. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember what I was talking about there. I'm talking about dreams now, like Dustin. Like Dustin Hoffman before me. I will interrupt this wedding. That's where I'm going with this.
Okay.
It's the movie.
What movie?
Where he goes and he says, you know, they're saying, if anybody has any reason for you to not be wed, speak now. And he's up in the glass balcony and he's banging on the window and he's screaming her name, and she leaves. And
Wayne's World.
And they get on, it's not Wayne's World, and then they get onto the bus and they have that, like, the sigh where she left her wedding and they ran off and they're gonna be together forever. And then they kind of, like, their faces fall and they look at each other and they realize what they just did and what it means. And it ends on that note instead of on the happy note. You know that movie.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Well, that's depressing because I sure can't think of the title right now. Ba-ba-ba-da! Lackluster.
Yeah.
I'm going to look it up. Where's my other phone?
The other phone.
Yeah, my tablet died.
Oh, that sucks.
Yes, it very much does. So now I have one of my old phones, just using Wi-Fi with most of its stuff gutted and more turned into a.
Ooh, dog crown.
Yeah, this is when we tell him all the bad stuff that's going on.
At what point in the story are we, you think, like, as far as completion terms?
Oh, we are, like, right up at the end.
Yeah?
This is... It's pretty much all cutscene from here on out. There's one more... I mean, there's the big finale action sequence, but this is... Like, we're about to interrupt their wedding. Come on now. How much more do you think it could happen? No, we're close.
Alright. Let's stop this wedding.
Casino's got a big butt. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. How do you feel about that?
What's our dude's name?
What?
What's our dude's name?
Alexander.
Alexander. He's kind of like Sir Mix-a-Lot, maybe?
Yeah. Have you seen that music video recently? Like, as an adult, have you seen that music video?
Yeah, but not recently.
That thing is fucking ridiculous.
It's pretty bad.
The Graduate.
The Graduate.
Jesus Christ, The Graduate.
Yeah.
You've never seen that
I've
movie?
not seen The Graduate.
Oh, it's a fantastic movie. Pretty depressing, I would say, by the end. But
Ooh.
yeah.
This is a nice cut.
Now we're back to good graphics.
How dare you?
And then we can tell he's losing his cool because he's starting to give pejorative slang words such as mutt.
You stupid mutt.
Also, he's threatening us with death. And see that's how you can tell that Saladin's a good loyal dog, is he's not gonna obey him because he's not quite the king yet.
I see.
Okay, so
You flea-bitten mongrel.
did we finish talking about Jason Bourne?
Other than it was good, and that it's all about, surveillance, and how nobody does anything unnoticed, and it's less of Jason Bourne having a leg up. I mean, he's still, obviously ahead of everybody, but they're right on him the whole time.
Yeah.
Right? Because they can tap into, traffic cameras and everything else and just see exactly where he is at any moment.
It is creepy how many traffic cameras there are nowadays.
Mm.
I notice that sometimes when I'm driving to work. It seems more and more there are just little tiny cameras that pop up right next to intersections.
Yeah.
And it's weird almost how many. In places that really don't even need... Why would you need a camera there?
To monitor.
Oh no! The parents have come back! Looking alive and well and full of wrath. Behind them are a line of supporters that we did not feel the need to animate and you'll never see.
Ah.
It's a weird little line that they give there. A giant line of supporters that are ready to fight and die, perhaps, on their ruler's behalf, and yet none of them in sight. Maybe they should have left the king and queen standing in the back of the room. That would have helped to illustrate that they were standing behind them. But they haul ass all the way up to the very front of the screen, leaving plenty of room for the people to come up.
Yeah.
so
So there's no Cosima here.
she didn't really have a fat butt at all.
Oh no!
It was the genie's fat butt.
He's got a fat butt.
Drat it all isn't a very dramatic thing to yell when you're.
So where's the actual Cosima?
Probably still locked in her tower, I'd imagine. Probably in front of a dragon.
Ooh, he's gonna deal with that.
Genie the Spirit. All right, so you gotta hurry up and follow him out of. Yeah, if you don't do that really fast, the genie will throw a ball of light at you and you will die.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So now we're chasing him.
Well, then
we're gonna get him.
Where does the knife come into play?
We're gonna get him. Don't worry about that knife right now. We've got to chase this guy. There's Cosima. She's at the top of this tower, all tied up.
Oh.
He has a sword.
Oh no!
Oh no! Fortunately, so does the wall we're standing behind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a sword right there.
In front of.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Clearly. And then my instant teleportation was held up because of reasons.
Kill him.
Now that sigh is a little bit of an indication that the genie doesn't really give a shit. Also, terrible genie dialogue. Razzle dazzle, stark and spazzle. Way to come in at the last minute, Jalo, buddy.
What did he give us?
He gave us the real genie lamp. He switched them out, just like you said he would.
Okay.
All right, so now we're the commander.
We are, aren't we?
We're the Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
We've done it. We've stolen the genie.
Oh, thank Valhalla.
Valhalla.
I hated working for that loathsome creature.
That's offensive to Nords.
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do people take that Valhalla stuff seriously? I think some people do, right? I guess there are people out there that take every religion seriously.
I would think so. Every religion has somebody that takes it seriously.
So that means that there's somebody out there that really feels like if they spill a drop of alcohol, it goes into a giant vat, and then when they die, they have to drink all of the alcohol they've ever spilled. Because I know that's a thing about the Nordic religion and the Valhalla and stuff.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, every time you've ever knocked over an alcoholic beverage, it all goes into a big jug.
I'm gonna be drunk when I'm
Yeah,
dead.
you're gonna be drunk as piss. But see, what I wonder is that
Is it like a torture thing, like all at once in a funnel, or is
it
it
all
just
at once? And
ever...
also, is it all mixed together?
Yeah.
Because can I just get those drinks back whenever I want them?
Yeah.
Or do I have to have it all as the one giant like suicide flat beverage type thing? Because that sounds fucking awful. Because I've drinking some rank shit in my life.
Yeah.
Like,
It's all Canadian mist.
Anyway, here's our action scene.
Yes.
You can't do very much towards it besides click on the sword and then wait.
Oh, that's how we fight here?
Yeah. But there is one little section where you got to click on him. And it will come as soon as we continue to fight him with the sword.
Fighting.
Oh, he's punching him.
Oh, God.
Look at these animations.
Oh, this is great.
It is. I have to move the mouse away so that we can see it better. I
Yes.
realize that this is like the one time that we're seeing these people move around and act like people.
Ooh, that was a sweet hop.
I know. Oh! Bitch!
Oh.
I don't even need these swords. There she goes.
Dagger.
There she goes.
Dagger.
There she goes. Get him. Get him,
Dagger.
girl. Stab him. Oh no. So yeah, if you hadn't have passed Cosima that dagger, all sneakily like, then this wouldn't happen, and I think he would kill you here. I haven't actually made it this far before ever without giving her the dagger.
Okay.
Because I always, at this point, I'm always super careful. But yeah, so she stabs him in the shoulder.
Good. And now we, through the head.
What do you think we do? How do you think we finish him?
Beheading.
Beheading? No.
No.
You knock him with the flat part of your sword, and there's cartoony bird effects, and he goes to sleep.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We're a good king.
And I guess he'll slowly bleed out through his shoulder wound.
Or you'll just lock him away.
Just put him up in the prison.
How can I ever repay you for myself, for my king? Well, it's funny that you should mention that.
Well, it's funny. It's you. Like, here's it is. Immediately, before it even goes out, can you give me more than just your gratitude? And she's all, I was just being told to marry someone else. And then he immediately says, could you marry me instead? And she's fine with it because she's a fucking psycho, just like he is. But at the same time, what the shit? Like that's just batshit crazy. Immediately, that is the first thing they say.
Hello, guards.
Like, oh, my dogs are here. And think about what these guards think, because these guards don't know, presumably, that like the genie had been impersonating her at times, and that she wasn't like locked. You know.
Are these the same guards that have been holding her against her will, and she's all like, "Oh, hi, guards."
I don't think so, but it might have been. I mean, presumably, all the times that she was being held against her will, the genie was pretending to be her, in front of everybody else, saying these things.
Ooh, a week later, we're getting married.
And here's our epilogue.
We've got everybody here.
Here's all our friends. It's everybody we've met on our journey.
Even the druids that tried to kill us.
Even the druids and the chess pieces. Who knew that they could walk on places that weren't squares?
That's right.
I would have thought that they would die. I would have hoped, at least.
Well, they're queens.
And now we're going to get married 1 week after meeting each other for the second time ever in our lives. There's just something really creepy about this, you know?
How can I ever repay you? What do you do me now?
Yeah, it's just, how can I ever repay you? Oh, well, since you asked, I would really like the rest of your life. Yeah, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back.
What about the bird? We never finished with the bird.
What bird?
The bird
We did finish
in the
with
crossroad.
the bird. We did all the things with it. We gave it...
He never came down low enough for us.
Yeah, we gave it the ring, and then we gave it the note, the love letter.
I thought we were supposed to capture it.
No, we don't need to catch the bird. The birds will fly free. And there's his dad,
Ah,
the king of Daventry.
and we know that because we played as him previously, correct?
Yes. He rescued Alexander and Cosima in the previous game.
Okay.
Or the game before the previous game. I don't remember which one.
Is he also creepy?
He's holding on to his wife pretty close for this to be a normal marriage. Maybe they're getting their vows done next again. And there's his sister Gwendolyn over in the corner. We'll be seeing her in King's Quest VII.
Okay.
Not us though, because that game fucking sucks. The only other King's Quest game I really got super into was 8, and you were playing Connor in that game, and you weren't even related to Graham or Alexander or anybody else. You were just a regular peasant of Daventry. You were a random dude who happened to not get turned into stone.
Okay.
Mask of Eternity shattered, and everybody. It was a whole thing. But yeah, no, let's celebrate our victory. Look, we did everything. We brought our parents back to life. We got the court jester his job back. We brought the daughter to the Winged Ones. You know. We turned the beast into a real person. The genie's good again. The tiger people are also there.
So now we're staying here to rule the land.
And we're gonna stay here forever. Graham's voice, it's weird. It sounds like they put him through a 1980s filter. Like, because this game is pretty advanced, but it still has, like, a few ties back to the older days, and Graham's voice really sounds like it just took, they took old King's Quest 1 files and remixed them.
They probably did.
Don't worry, I have a magic genie that will allow me to do anything I want to do now. So we can just bullshit our way to the future.
Ah, yeah. Dear sister.
Kind of creepy. Yes, let's continue jerking each other off. I think this ending drags on a little long. What do you think?
It's a little long. You've made me so happy.
And it's just you saying, everyone telling you how good a job you did.
Yeah. Good on you, Alexander.
But
yeah, good on you. Go pull the sword from the stone now.
But then again...
And you're wearing the crown again because you are the king of this land.
Well, at least it makes sense in context this time. You know what else did this stupid ending? Star Wars.
No.
It did this exact ending where all your friends showed up and everybody gets medals. And you're all shaking.
Yeah, because they saved the fucking world.
And you're all shaking hands and being like, look at us. We're the best. We're in love. We brought peace. We did it all. And nothing bad will ever happen ever again. La-di-da.
They were celebrating their victory. They deserved those medals.
Did they all deserve those medals?
Yes!
Did the robots?
The robots didn't get medals. They just got cleaned real nice.
They didn't get medals?
No.
Shows how much I know about Star Wars.
Luke, Han,
and then let's give
Chewie
them
got
3
medals.
cheers. There's 1.
Did Chewie get a medal? I think he
There's
got a medal.
2. There's 3.
Hooray!
Oh no, here's our 3 cheers.
Hooray! Hooray, motherfucker!
What is Beauty doing? Oh, she was mid squat. That's what it was.
Mid squat.
All right, yay, we did it. We beat the game.
Woo!
But it's not quite done yet.
The chess pieces have hands now.
Oh, weird. They do have hands now.
Did they have hands before?
I don't think they did. I don't think they ever had hands.
I don't think so either. Thank
All
you
right,
for playing.
are you ready for this?
Yes.
This is where the sound comes back up.
Oh, tell me it's.
Are you ready?
Tell me it's the Dead song.
Oh no. This this song was written for this game.
Yes, it was.
Okay? This is a 100% original production.
I feel like we should have skeletons dancing in the background too. Since we made them dance earlier. With our bone xylophone.
I'm gonna turn it back down now. But just
Dun,
wait.
dun, 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 dun.
It's
There it is.
yeah, it's called "Girl in the Tower," and they played it over all of their like ad spots and everything related to this game had the "Girl in the Tower" song into it. And I swear to God, they must have blown like 25% of the budget on this song.
The girl in the tower.
Oh, it's not bad, but it's not bad in this like ridiculous, cheesy 1986 way that does not fit anything that was going on with the rest of this game.
That's great.
So we need to let these credits play out. I know you really have to pee. I also really have to pee.
Yeah.
But you did it. You made it all the way through King's Quest 6.
Yes, I'm awesome.
To Air is Human.
Huh?
That's the name. To Hair is Human.
To hair is human?
To Air is Human. It's a pun. H-E-I-R.
To air is human.
Yeah. Also, I've been kind of thinking about that, and I want to start a new thing.
New thing.
And that's, I don't want there to be silent H's anymore. For words like hair or air and herb or herb, like basil or something like that.
Right, yes.
I want to pronounce the letters or not use them at all. I would rather pronounce them because it's easier than actually like finding a new spelling for a word. But I think that as an entire generation, if we all agreed on this, we can just change it. Words are just what we associate them to be. And if enough people agree with me...
Why is English so difficult?
If enough people agree with me, we can get this done. So I think we should start saying silent H's. From now on, the word is hair and herb. Well, you've got some herbs in the garden. It's fine. No one's going to get mad at you.
It's just a bunch of bald dudes.
Bald-bearded, cancer-ridden men.
Named Herb.
All really, really waiting until the middle of next month when BoJack Horseman comes back on the Netflix.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you know that was happening next month?
I thought it was supposed to happen like 2 months ago.
No, it's...
Oh, you got 227 out of 231 points.
I was so close and I don't know what I missed. I really don't know.
You got 98% of main path puzzles. Oh, no.
We didn't finish.
We hope you'll play again.
I probably won't because now I've played it again all the way through and talked through it. So I think I've finally, for the rest of my life, completed King's Quest 6. So yay me!
Give yourself a little victory lap on the speakers there.
I'm gonna get yay like that.
No, like turn up the music.
Oh, nah, it's over now.
You got your crown on the mountain.
Yeah, now Sierra has the crown because it's the king of the end of the game.
Ah,
that's it. Slow fade out. The end.
Thank Christ.
Goodbye, everybody.
See you later.
We did it. We're gonna go pee now, not together, but in different places.
Don't cross the street.
No. Okay, now you get to pee outside.
Okay.